So here we have the Vauxhall Astra SRI on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the top in the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. And then at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 5,073. You can change information displayed above that to various different bits of fuel economy information, or that digital readout for the speedometer. The controls for that are on the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we've got cruise control and speed limiter. We've also got forward collision warning just there, so hit that button to turn that on. There's a full video showing exactly what that is and how that works on both our website and our Facebook page, but essentially it's a safety feature for the Vauxhalls. There's another one in which we'll come to in just a moment. And on the right-hand side, we've got stereo controls and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after such time as you've paired up the phone, and that is done over on the central touchscreen by hitting phone and then searching device and following the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to music in this car, we've got AM, FM and DAB radio. We've also got USB input and Bluetooth audio, so we can stream music wirelessly as well. If we go back to the home screen, you can see it says projection just there. If you plug in a smartphone, either Android or Apple, via its USB cable that it would have come with, you can get certain Vauxhall friendly apps up onto the screen here. This car also has the ability to stream and play music either via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto as well. Working our way down, we have the air conditioning, so we can set the temperature, the fan speed, hit that button to turn the air conditioning off as it is now, or back on again. This button will recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature that you set here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed as well, and all adjustments will show on the top of the screen just there, as well as down here. I mentioned another safety feature. This car's got lane departure warning system, so you can turn that on or off from here. Basically, the car will warn you when it drifts from its lane without you indicating, so if you were to fall asleep at the wheel, for example. You can turn off traction control, and you can turn off parking sensors from there as well. We then have a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.